Hi, Dr. Eric Westman here with my top 10 keto foods. What are my top 10 keto foods? Well, first of all, my top 10 foods might not be yours. Choose foods that you love. And so when I mention a type of food, think of many different varieties, however you would like to do it, whether you like it or not. And so I'm going to start with my top keto food is eggs. So I think eggs are the perfect food. You can make an entire chicken out of an egg. And eggs, any style, if you like them hard boiled or soft boiled or scrambled or over easy or as egg bites or as all that, eggs have to be number one, the top keto food. Now, number two is some kind of meat, or could be poultry. The order is not so important here. Meat is fine. Red meat is fine. Choose the meat that you like. In fact, it could be top sirloin, it could be ribeye, it could be ground beef, it could be pork, it could be lamb, veal, sausage, it could be Spam, it could be, if you lived in Hawaii or South Korea, you're probably thinking about having Spam right now. It could be in a can, it's okay. These meats get a bad rap because of the very weak observational science. It's called nutritional epidemiology. And there's a very small association with some diseases, and it really is not solid enough for me and lots of medical experts to worry about it. So don't worry about the red meat consumption. Choose the meat that you like. Number three, poultry, and there's a lot of chicken that's consumed in North Carolina. It could be turkey, it could be duck, it could be any kind of poultry. And of course you want to be careful about breading on the chicken, for example. So if you're having chicken, it would be grilled or breaded, coated with something other than breading. A lot of people use crushed pork rinds as a breading for chicken. Or it could be rotisserie chicken. It could be prepared for you already. Again, choose what you like under the conditions that you want. Someone came to me recently saying, I wasn't successful because I didn't meal prep. And I said, what do you mean? You don't need to meal prep. Some people do choose to do that, others don't, but that's not a requirement for a keto diet. I'm not sure where that came from. The next one, number four, fish and seafood. Often not remembered. Years ago, the keyhole view or popular idea of what Atkins was bacon. And yes, it could be real bacon, pork or turkey, doesn't matter, or beef. But people would portray the Atkins diet as bacon. When I was at a meeting, a doctor came to me and said, well, I'm doing the salmon Atkins diet. I said, well, what's that? He said, well, he reminded me that Dr. Atkins didn't require you to have bacon. That was kind of a popular media representation of that approach. What Dr. Atkins taught and what we're teaching is to just keep the carbs really low, and so eating fish would be fine. Of course, lightly breaded or not breaded at all, but fish and seafood are one of the top keto foods, and the type of fish and seafood that you like. The next section really of the way I teach is the non-starchy vegetables, and again, it's the vegetables that you like, and the ABCs include asparagus, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, celery, cucumbers. Now, not in any particular order, and it could be any of those that you like. Celery is useful for the crunch. If you're missing something crunchy, cauliflower is useful for making mashed cauliflower or cauliflower rice, a substitution there. So any of these non-starchy vegetables, the one you like, are going to be the top next three of the best keto foods. And then greens, of course, we think you should have some greens. Doesn't matter if it's collard greens, beet greens, lettuce, any kind of lettuce is fine. And finally, to round out my top keto foods, I think you have to have cheese. And again, that's just my preference. Having grown up in Wisconsin, we had a lot of cheese, and still I like cheese. And again, the top keto food is one you like. It might not be the same as mine. And then finally, cream or half and half is my last keto food, because I would like that in my coffee or in the eggs, the way we make them. So the keto foods in general are very low in carbohydrates, and really there's no keto food. It's a metabolic state, but that's kind of an understanding of what ketosis means. And I know people are somewhat afraid of that, but remember, every human goes into nutritional ketosis if they don't eat for 2 days. It's what we've stored on our body as energy. We've stored fat on our body. So I don't think it's an abnormal or unsafe situation to be in. Hope that's helpful, top 10 keto foods, and maybe let me know down below what your favorite foods are. Keep the carbs super low so your body generates its own ketones from the fat that you're starting to burn. That's the secret to the keto diet. If you like this, please click like, notification bell, send it to a friend. Let me know what you think about the top 10 keto foods. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and check out adaptyourlifeacademy.com.